Today is Friday, September 22nd, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Ronnie Parrillo. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's get right to the news. Tonight, new student concerns about a silent threat in university housing, lead-based paint. Studies show it can be extremely harmful to ingest, even if it's just in small amounts, which is why lead was outlawed in paint and gas nearly 45 years ago. But over 3/4 of Syracuse homes were built before that ban. That includes Slocum Heights apartments right here in Syracuse. Those were built in 1973. Now, Citrus TV spoke to 3 students who live in the apartments, which are owned by the university. They say before moving in, they had to sign a consent waiver to live in a potentially dangerous situation. Our Cora Mayor Costa spoke to one student who says she was blindsided.
I went to go pick up my keys and get at the housing office, and they made me sign a piece of paper, and I thought nothing of it. And then I came home and talked to my roommate, and she said, "Oh my gosh, did you hear about the lead?" And I was like, "No." And she said the piece of paper that we signed was actually an agreement saying that we understood that there was lead in the apartments. And so she showed me the pamphlet that they gave her, and that's how I found out.
Now, this here on your screen is a copy of that handout provided to students by the university. It shows where the lead paint was detected. It includes second-floor wood beams, metal railings, and even paint on playgrounds. That last disclosure is particularly disturbing given the dangers of lead poisoning for children. In 2022, Citrus TV's Mariah Humiston spoke to one local family dealing with the damaging impact of lead poisoning. Take a look.
Being in elementary school and a twin is tough. There's learning how to play basketball, learning how to ride a bike, and counting.
1, 2, 3.
Lots
4,
and lots of counting.
5, 6.
But
7.
for Rashad and Devon, school is especially tough. At the age of 2, the twins were poisoned by lead from their home on Pond Street in Syracuse, giving them damage to their brain and nervous system. Their mother, Darlene Medley, says she was made unaware of the lead and condition of her home when she moved in by her landlord.
I'm still sitting in the same exact house that lead poisoned us. Like literally in the same house, and nobody sees an issue with that. I have a major issue with that.
And joining me now at the desk to discuss this all is Cora Mayor Costa. So Cora, how are those Slocum Heights residents feeling about this news?
I mean, Ronnie, they're all very concerned and very scared of the problem, especially when it rains. Granted, the university did paint over this lead paint, but still, whenever it rains, that paint can have the potential to chip and just get into their water stream. I mean, they did soil tests back in, I think, 2007, if I remember reading that pamphlet correctly. And even then, they're still continuously, not exactly running tests as continuously as they should be. I mean, the most recent test taken was back in 2007, rather. And again, with the whole playground point that you pointed out, it's very nerve-wracking, especially the fact that these kids can have access to this lead paint.
Absolutely, Cora. Well, thank you so much. And when we return, Lilly Evans has your game day forecast. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
From the Citrus TV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Welcome back to the Citrus TV Now. I'm Lilly Evans here with your weather. Right now, it is sunny and 75 degrees out. Really beautiful afternoon and the perfect way to kick off the weekend. Gonna cool off a little bit later tonight, but not too bad. Taking a look tomorrow at our game day forecast, a little bit chilly in the morning, but it will warm up, some clouds, but it's still going to be a nice day. Ronnie, back to you.
Lilly, as always, thank you so much. One quick editorial note, we did reach out to Syracuse University for comment on our story tonight. They have not yet responded. Well, that's our show. Thanks so much for watching. If you're tuned in online, be sure to like and share. The news continues in an hour. Thank you and good night.